Well, it looks like the stank wagon marathon continues. It just keeps getting worse and worse for me. I don't know what the hell is really going on, but palm colored Hollywood has lost their goddamn minds. So the next person on the list is Matthew McConaughey. And apparently he has a problem wearing deodorant. Now, let me tell you something. I've been wearing deodorant since I was like 12 years old when I can first smell the must under my underarms. And I immediately wanted my parents to go get me some deodorant because I could not live with that stench. And I have been wearing deodorant since then. I am now 32. Matthew McConaughey is older than me, way older than me. And he has a problem wearing deodorant. Let me just get into it. What's that funny smell? Well, it's not Matthew McConaughey for taking a stand against wearing deodorant for the last 30 years. The last 30 years, y'all. So he hasn't been wearing deodorant for 3 decades, since the 90s, the early 90s. At that time, I was only 2. McConaughey is the latest celebrity in the quote-unquote alternative hygiene conversation currently gripping Hollywood. It all started when Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis trolled the entire American press corps by saying they didn't really wash their children, Wyatt Isabel, age 6, and Dimitri Portwood, age 4, very much. They were talking to Dax Shepard for his Armchair Expert podcast, explaining that she grew up without hot water and didn't shower often. Kunis said, but when I had children, I also didn't wash them every day. I wasn't the parent that bathed my newborns ever. Kutcher added, if you can see the dirt on them, clean them. Otherwise, there's no point. As any pediatrician worth her or his salt will attest, Kunis and Kutcher are quote-unquote correct. Overbathing children is a problem, particularly in North America. It disrupts natural oils and normal, healthy bacteria. The use of antibacterial soap is especially worrisome and is linked to various issues, including eczema. Here's a thought. Why not use something that would say, I don't know, not make your child break out in eczema if you know your child has eczema? Dax Shepard and his wife, Kristen Bell, then said they were on the same page about bathing children, and Jake Gyllenhaal weighed in on not bathing regularly to Vanity Fair because it's better for skin maintenance. Notice that it's mainly the PC celebs that are saying this. And then when The Rock threw his 2 cents in by saying, well, I bathe regularly, even take cold showers. Then you had that white blue check person try to make it seem like he was crazy for saying that. McConaughey's stance against deodorant got him pulled into this cleanliness conversation this week, even though he first spoke about it not wearing deodorant to People magazine in 2005 when he was graced on their cover as the sexiest man alive. A year later, at a media gathering for the film We Are Marshall, he told assembled reporters that, among other things, he doesn't like the way deodorant smells. Indeed, deodorant for men or women smells appalling. Antiperspirant smells even worse, generally with a hideous chemical overlay on all that musk, vanilla, lavender, fresh fruit fakery. So you must like the way your underarms smell. Like, this is absolutely just, ugh. Y'all can tell that I'm a person that just likes to be clean. So this stuff just pisses me off, just having to read this. The only person who apparently has ever objected to McConaughey's natural odor is fellow actor Kate Hudson, who asked him to use some of her all-natural Salt Rock deodorant during the shoot for the 2008 movie's Fool's Gold. According to Libibble.com, McConaughey told Playboy he's just never worn deodorant or cologne. Mind you, this guy is married. So you got never mind, I'm going to leave it out alone. The women in my life, said the actor, including my mother, have all said, hey, your natural smells like one, like a man, and 2, smells like you. Having interviewed McConaughey several times, we can attest that he smells very good, like fresh ironing. Yvette Nicole Brown said recently on radio that McConaughey, they worked together on Tropic Thunder, smells like granola and good living. He has a sweet, sweet scent that is just him, and it's not musty or crazy. McConaughey has defended his anti-deodorant stance by noting that he showers a few times every day and likewise brushes his teeth several times a day. Cameron Diaz wrote in her 2013 Health Guide Body book that antiperspirant smells bad, actually makes you smell worse than what human sweat smells like, and it is also bad for you. Many people won't use antiperspirant because it contains aluminum chlorohydrate. You're stinky because you use antiperspirant, Diaz wrote. It keeps all the stink in. Well, it appears to me Cameron Diaz, well, we'll be waiting on her spill at the same time. Someone has said this on Twitter, and now I think I agree. They're doing this because they're trying to set a trend that you don't have to be as clean as you possibly can be. Fuck all of that. I will be clean. If I was one of these people that was out there in Hollywood and they were talking about me and my hygiene, you'll hear it from my lips that I like to be clean. I shower and bathe every single day. I deodorize. And if I want to smell nice, I'll put on some cologne. But the hygiene part, that's going to be taken care of because that's just how I was raised. And the crazy part about it is a lot of these people were raised to take baths every day, but then they just say, you know what, I'm not going to take a bath every day. You know, fuck that. Why do I have to do that? That's bad for my skin. Oh, I'm not going to throw in deodorant because I don't like it. Well, they can have all of that, but I hope that this does not become a trend. And alternative hygiene, why does that sound like what that Kellyanne con artist came out with when she was talking about alternative facts, which basically is just lying. Just say it's lying, because that's what it is, alternative facts. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments.